So, did you ever watch Inside the Actor's Studio?
Yes, I did.
I'm a huge Bravo fan. I have been a huge Bravo fan since I was a teen, and that was one of my favorite shows of all time. And I remember James Lipton always asking at the end the same questions to all of his guests. And I took inspiration from that and came up with 11 questions that are pet related that I ask all of my guests.
I love it.
Okay, so first question, what is your favorite breed?
You know what? I like the mixed breeds. I like the breeds you find at the pound because a lot of those just they need so much love. So it's like that's where I'm attracted to.
I hear that for sure. I agree. What is your least favorite breed?
Aggressive dogs. I just,
Any dog, just if it's
yeah,
aggressive.
I don't know if I have a least favorite breed. I love them all. My least favorite thing about, dogs is, when they are treated with, like having to fight like pit bulls or something like that, and they're brought up in that environment. So I don't know if it's my least favorite breed. My least favorite pet person, maybe.
Well, yeah, like your their least favorite victim in the
Yeah,
pet industry, which
exactly.
there are many. There unfortunately there are many. W- Uh, you don't have any pets right now, but
Right. I maybe too 12.
when you did, or if you do you let your pet sleep in your bed?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Who or what wakes you up in the morning?
My husband.
It's not a clubhouse notification.
No, not yet. I mean, I've learned to turn them off actually, so that I
Yeah,
do have that downtime because I do so many shows that, if they're like bing, 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 I've learned to
it's a
turn those
lot.
off. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. So those who are not familiar with Clubhouse, if you get annoyed by the Clubhouse notifications, you go into your settings and you turn them off. You can turn them off for a few hours, you can turn them off for a day, you can turn them off for a week. So just remember that's an option.
Well, yeah, and you know what I do too, just to add to that, is that I will go ahead. I won't turn them off in Clubhouse, but I've learned to put do not disturb on my phone from a time to a time so that when I do wake up, I know I'm going to be up at 10 a.m. so that I do get those notifications so I can see what's going on and I can jump into rooms because I always discover when I do, I find somebody new that I want to interview on my show.
For sure. Awesome. Okay. What is your most popular or used training command that you've heard in the Clubhouse rooms? What do you guys talk about most?
Well, the one we talk about most is don't reinforce the bad behavior. And that's what we see a lot of people make a mistake as, and they don't know. So a girl was talking about her dog biting her boyfriend. And I sat there and I said, can I ask you a question? When he bites, do you go up to your dog and say, oh, good dog, good dog, good dog? And she goes, yeah. I said, well, what you're doing is you're reinforcing that bad behavior. And she's like, I never looked at it like that. So it's reinforcing the bad behavior with the wrong words.
And what training command or cue do you feel like is something that we're just going away from completely and shouldn't be used anymore?
Oh my God, shock collars and those collars with the prongs. I just see that over and over. There are still some trainers out there that feel that it's necessary. And I think in the right setting, it can be useful. But, overall, everybody's kind of like, it's more of warm, fuzzy behavior now.
Absolutely. Positive reinforcement based, no aversives. I am
Yes, yes.
completely against shock collars, prong collars, choke collars. I used them before I knew any better with my dog. And I swear to you, she changed. She was a different dog from the moment we put that shock collar on her and used all these aversive methods. And she became a reactive, untrusting dog, affected her relationship with not just us, but with every human out there. So I am passionately against aversive. So thank you for saying that.
Yes, definitely.
What pet related noise do you love?
My favorite love is that when I'm hosting a clubhouse room and I have a host on, is hearing their dogs in the background.
Yes.
Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "No, no, no. That's music to my ears. It's you. That's what we're here about is our pets. So let them sing."
Exactly. Exactly. I've had guests who had incessant barking in the background. I'm like, it's a pet show. And then I have guests whose cats like walk, through in front of their screen and it's like, "Hi cat, join the conversation." So yeah, for sure. That's the beauty of being in the industry. Like it's totally
Yes,
welcome here. What pet related noise do you hate?
a crying dog that's been left alone.
Oh, the worst. Like those commercials with like Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah. Oh,
playing
that's
where
even worse. It's like, I've worked with Lisa Vanderpump here in Los Angeles with her Yulong Festival dogs. And, just that story there and listening and watching her videos, you just sit there and it just rips your heart out.
I have not been. I love, as I said, I love Bravo, and I will not watch Beverly Hills now that Lisa Vanderpump's not on it anymore. So I love me some Lisa Vanderpump, and I'm not able to watch the documentary she did because it's just too hard to watch.
Oh, you'll love this. I was on the Beverly Hills Housewives with Lisa, opening up her foundation on the Beverly Hills Housewives.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and watch that show because I love Lisa Vanderpump. You'll love this. I had a Bravo themed 40th birthday party last year via Zoom, and I dressed up. A lot of my guests dressed up, but I dressed up as Lisa Vanderpump because she's my all-time favorite.
I love it. You would love her. She's such a sweetheart.
I want to have her on the show, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
I would
that's
love
actually
to
one of
have her
my
as a guest.
that's one of my goals is to get her onto the Clubhouse.
I want Andy Cohen because a lot of this is inspired by Watch What Happens Live, and I want Lisa Vanderpump. And I was actually thinking Monique Samuels from Potomac because she has a bird that I just need to learn all about. She has a
Yeah,
pet bird.
I don't know her, but birds are a whole different game, let me tell you.
Oh my God, this bird is hilarious. I mean, I swear it should have its own like shot in the intro of the Real Housewives of Potomac because this bird is amazing. Okay, moving on. What pet related profession would you ever think would be cool to try?
Well, now that I've been in Clubhouse so long, I would say maybe even training.
I could see you as a dog trainer.
Everything that I've learned, and it's like the compassion that I have for animals and just working with people, maybe not training pets, but training people to train pets.
Well, that's where it lies, right? I mean, that's really
Yes.
what dog trainers do, which is why I don't want to be a dog trainer because I don't want to deal with people. People are stubborn and hard to deal with. So, but I feel like you would totally have like a gift for that. You have the gift of gab to like motivate people to do it right. How about the opposite? What pet related profession would you never want to try?
um, I would say being the person that has to clean up after dogs.
The
Or
pooper
being a vet,
scooper.
right? Exactly. A poopa scooper. I definitely don't want to be there.
Absolutely. Okay, last question. And this is if you remember inside the actor's studio, um, James Lipton would ask, when you arrive in heaven, what's the first thing that St. Peter says to you at the pearly gates or something like that? So, my question is if the Rainbow Bridge exists, who is the first pet to greet you when you arrive?
Travis or Jet. Those are my, two favorite pets. And so I think they're all going to greet me.
They're all going to greet you. Who are Travis and Jet? What breeds were they? Tell me a little bit about them real quick.
Travis was a little dachshund. And when I got him, I have this 63 Chevy Nova convertible. And so I'd always go to the junkyard and I'd bring him with me. And I called him my junkyard dog because he would just follow me around. And it was really interesting because I think with understanding nose work now, every time I got near a Nova, he'd like smell it. And then eventually he started like leading me to other Novas. And I just don't know if it was in the manufacturing of the car or what, but he would, out of thousands of cars, he would like lead me. So he was my junkyard dog.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I love it. In the future, not now. I have 3 dogs and 2 young children. I don't need any more dogs. And I say that because universe, I don't want you to find me the dog now. But one day I'm going to have a long-haired Doxy. That's like my future pet goals.
He was so cute. I mean, seriously, I have this one picture of him that's just like is so precious inside the junkyard. And, that's why I just, nicknamed him the junkyard dog.
They're so cute and they have such great temperaments. They're such good dogs.
Yeah, such beautiful personalities.
They really are. Well, you are a beautiful personality. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. That's all I have for you. I know you have to get back on Clubhouse, you busy guy. So thank you again. I really do appreciate you taking the time to chat with me and I love getting to know you.
Thank you, Isabel. And so nice to see you in person. And I can't wait to see you back on Clubhouse.
I will be there, but remember, sometimes I just can't speak. So if ever you see me in the room and I'm not raising my hand and I'm not answering, it's because either the baby's sleeping or I'm like driving around trying to get her to sleep or something crazy's happening. So I will certainly speak up and raise my hand when I can. But if not, I'm just, listening and learning with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. You're always welcome to give a wave.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Have a good one and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, likewise. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.